Alright, hello, welcome. I'm gonna shut off the browser source. And today we'll be playing some more Empires of the Undergrowth, as has been voted by the Discord. Hopefully you'll be able to reach 5 ends today. I haven't had a chance to play with them yet. From what I can tell, they are probably pretty good. So the goal is to get there. I'm gonna also increase the game volume a little bit. Like it might be a little short. Let's continue with our Photocardium. I have been doing a little bit of grinding off stream, just to repeat some missions over and over to get food, enough of it so that we are pop capped. And I still don't have all of these upgraded, but I suppose if we get enough food, we should be able to beat the next Photocardium challenge, which is actually the thing that's blocking us from accessing this. We need to play at least one more mission. I suppose I might show off the insane difficulty of Rising Tide. I've been taking a look at how the pros do it. Super Cheese, welcome. Untitled. Yeah. There's He Who Swarms. So yeah, we are gonna be doing the strategy that the insane people use, play the insane difficulty.
The nest is just on the outskirts of the beach.
I've managed to do it myself several times, and basically it revolves around never upgrading anything apart from your food tiles, and just create a humongous swarm.
Make haste and stockpile what they can, while they can.
Also never ever use melee ends apparently, because they're just not worth it. Oh yes, but to an extreme degree, like you wouldn't even expect it to be that big of a difference. Because the ends, as you upgrade them, they will actually get like substantially better combat wise, but it's just not worth it if you can have the extra end power. The same thing as manpower, strengths. You can hold more things, and food is actually the most important thing. So even if you take losses, it's actually gonna be superficial. Okay, we've excavated that. So next step I need to start doing that there. And this is on hardest,
there is food to be found all over the beach.
It's gonna be a little difficult. I'm gonna go
must be cautious
up here.
And choose their trails carefully.
There might be a restart if we get caught by the beetles,
ground,
because I need to steal food from them, otherwise we are gonna suffer. And yes, the beetles are already there and defending their turf. No. Yes, this is what I was worried about. It's fine. It might take like 2 attempts to get it done, but we just cannot lose that, because it's initial stage, so any losses are basically gone. So you just need to restart. You want to play an insane difficulty.
Wood and Queen has laid
well, this initially. Once we get the ball rolling, I can do with mistakes. But for now, any mistakes could result in
perfect vantage
horrible things.
Hapless morsels washed in by the tide. At the moment, the tide is out, but it won't stay that way. The ants must make haste and stockpile what they can.
Let them gather from the bark. Do one ranged hand as well. Maybe just workers for now. Could also work. Should be getting more food. Oh, they are a little slow. Go ahead and excavate that.
There is food to be found all over the beach. But the wood ants must be cautious and choose their trails carefully. Tiger beetles frequent the higher ground, and they will make quick work of any wood ant that strays too close.
Right, send them out. Tiger, yeah, that is one. There's actually 4. It's RNG, like where they decide to go. Cannot influence that. Can beetle, yeah. Armor fighting beetle.
The ants have been spotted by Chindula dorsalis, the beach tiger beetle. With its long, slender legs, it's the king of speed on these intertidal.
Obviously, it's not great.
Its wide, carving jaws will slice effortlessly through squads of wood ants.
But
it's going to take a monumental, unified effort to bring this beast down.
What we need is to get substantial mass to start clearing the pockets eventually. So on this first day, we actually cannot like compete against the ants or the beetles for anything, and the beetles are actually protecting all the food sources. There's no way to get a freebie anymore, like you would on other difficulty. You just have to get what you can, get out, and then come back to your underground lair to excavate these things. Which is gonna be difficult, because when your ranged ants get sprayed by the acid, it's gonna absolutely melt them. And that is bound to happen when we have workers.
There are other wood ants out here.
It's gonna be great.
They have also come to take advantage of the buffet provided by the sea. Territorial disputes will invariably favor the colony.
Eventually, we'll want to rotate out one of our groups for this 2-ant group.
The ants must defend themselves.
We also have new emotes. Only 2 of them. I unlocked the slot finally. So one of them has to be animated and one of them is regular. Both of them are for tier 1. I don't have any free slots. But at least it's there. I have plenty of gift subs around. And you can also unlock the emotes with just points. I think it's for like 1 day or something like that, but still doable. We need to try to steal some food from the ants. Every little piece counts. They are here to defend.
The ants will fight.
They will have much higher HP and attack, of course. Minor upgrade, yeah. I think that was your name for it. It's called Miner. Okay. So now we go back to our lair. Start excavating this. And we're going to fight this, yeah. Gonna take some losses most likely. Especially if my ranged ants are doing shenanigans like this, not actually firing. That speaks about how difficult this fight is gonna be, which is pretty difficult. Start excavating away towards this. I'm gonna have to drop extra ranged ants, and we should actually attempt to get some of this food. There's still time. It will be difficult. Gonna wait until next cycle of movements.
The tide is coming in. Soon the lower levels of the beach will be flooded.
Coming right there.
Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
Another one rotates in here. Okay. Go away. I think this one is coming. No. Okay. Go in. Try to steal as much as possible. Go back. Upgrades. It's gonna go a long way to fund our projects. I should excavate this. And this pocket with everything. Actually, maybe wait a little bit until we at least spawn in the ranged guys, because we are currently lacking 2 of them. Food heist. Again, it's bugged. It's pretty cheese, but I think it's food heist.
There are intruders in the
Where was
nest.
it? Shrimp? Yes, it might be shrimp. That was little shrimp that we stole from the beetle.
The water is rising quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
Okay.
The colony is starving.
He didn't get to the ranged guys, that's the most important thing. Losses are very much expected. Get a few extra tiles of food stores. And again, the strat for the insane difficulty apparently is never upgrade anything ever. That's what we are gonna do. It'll be pretty ridiculous. It's done. Move them over. Try to get... We do have some extra food. Maybe one. Maybe we can even get 2 of them. I think that's a stretch. Just open some workers. And then start excavating towards here. And we should make like a fighting chamber. We'll need this space to deploy all the ranged guys and still allow access. Otherwise the melee will not be able to reach there and they will inevitably engage the
sands east of the
shooters, which will melt them pretty quick if that's the acid spray. I think we are ready. Excavate them. Do it.
There are intruders in the nest.
Okay. So far not too terrible. He's melting. Okay. Start getting the food. Now it's evening, so we'll get attacked by the crabs soon.
The tide is in, and soon night will fall. As the temperature drops outside, nocturnal creatures begin to awake. It would be wise for the roofer colony to stay underground, and hope that their nest remains hidden until the morning.
Let's get a bunch of ranged guys. Some melee as well. We should drop more food stores in here. Should still be getting income.
Overground, nocturnal hermit crabs rule over the sands at night. These creatures are typically scavengers, searching for algae and carrion on the beach. But due to the unusual incursion of
friendly colonies I'm gonna wait until we get attacked.
This particular community of crabs has developed a taste for ant flesh.
Then you will start excavating a tunnel. Need to kill the crabs, and then after that's done, engage this polecat.
A hermit crab has found its way into the nest. The ants must mount a swift and decisive defense.
Yeah, crab alert. The last attack on the first night is actually what kills most colonies on the insane difficulty. It's gonna be pretty huge. And the other big threat is actually night 2. You get swarmed by insane amount of spiders. And they can just overwhelm even upgraded ants very quickly.
There are intruders in the nest.
So it's a threat. We'll need to deal with that. But if we have enough numbers, it will solve itself. Let's excavate some of this. It's gonna be our helpers for the nest workers. Okay, this is a problem. I'm gonna get spewed on, most likely. Because the melee guys were not able to reach the front, yeah. Gonna hurt. Lost a bunch of food thanks to it. That's good. Yeah, our soldiers just melted.
The colony is
now we need to heist the food, replenish,
food
before the next crab attack happens. That's why I want to excavate the corridor before you actually engage, because otherwise your melee guys will be stuck behind, and then the replenishment and the reinforcements cannot reach the front fast enough. So now you're getting more, but the attack is happening. I have to be mindful of that. Get a few more ants. I'm gonna split these off into a second group. Just gonna continue to harvest that.
Hermit crabs have stormed the nest.
Well, our first is gonna fight.
Protected.
Three of them, that should still be okay. We also expanded this group. Harvest faster. We only have very few ants doing that currently. we'll excavate this as well. First group goes there. More guys in here. And we should drop at least few upgrades in here. And those food stores.
There are intruders in the nest.
Okay. Be able to kill them. There's still an attack that's gonna happen. Again, need to watch out. When it happens, we need to be ready. They are coming. The killer one, usually. We'll see if we can hold that.
More hermit crabs have found the nest.
So far, so good. One of the crabs is dead. One group is still getting that. Good. Need to keep getting reinforcements in here. Crabs can regenerate, I think once. Then they can do it no longer, so need to trigger that and then out DPS them. Okay, like we have the upper hand. That's cleared out. We'll send them here. And we should try to excavate the last rocket. But that was last attack during this night. Be careful to use our time for. We should also drop a bunch of regular workers just for the extra end power to hold things. And if they are done, they're not done yet. Okay, now they are. Let's drop them as nest workers. It's gonna be important. Also just excavate that if possible. I should actually cancel one of these for food because you'll suffer some losses from doing this, for sure.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae
Start
must
attacking.
be protected.
Our second group is gonna start going here for food. Okay. And first group is gonna go here eventually once it gets some food.
The colony is starving.
Okay.
There's not
Fine.
enough food to feed the new brood.
Might have to fight these guys. No, they're going away. Perfect. Station everyone from our first group here. With this.
The tide is receding and a new day dawns.
Okay.
The
Start going
hunters
for
of
the
the night
aunt
return to
food
the safety of the
immediately.
shadows.
There's a
The
bunch
ants
of
can
it
begin
down
to lay
here.
down new trails.
Hey, Ligor.
The
We
harvest
probably won't
must
be able
go
to
on.
get everything this first day. Usually that's pretty hard to get everything. Might need some extra ant power. Some upgrades in the food stores. Also like buggers, sort of. An RTS with bugs, but it's not sci-fi. But I guess it is similar, at least to a degree. Get the other pile. And this. We are suffering nest workers. I'm gonna switch these guys to be nest workers. We will need to replenish quickly. Managed to claim this, so I'll steal it all and then continue on our merry way. Plundering more of the ants' food. There's this pile. Do that next. This night is gonna be spiders. Which just spiders can be incredibly frustrating to fight when you don't have the numbers. So we'll see how that goes. doors in here. Now I need to fight over that pile. But yeah, we have quite a bit, so we should be able to beat that back and get everything. But enemy ants are quite numerous, so they will try to hinder our progress. This is a whole bunch of stuff, so we should go after it. Get more basic ants, probably. Have the nest workers to be able to afford quite a few. It will strain on your production when you go too many bees, but that's why we have the nest workers ready. Okay, managed to get a lot. Now it's just some time until they bring it to the nest. Continue getting arranged guys for now, because we might have to fight beetles now. It's gonna be a problem. Beetles are chunky. Need overwhelming numbers to deal with them without very high losses. But we should have a bunch of food coming in. Yeah, there's a fight going on. We're gonna suffer some losses, but our main force is descending on them now. Be fine. They will fall. Continue getting things. I'm gonna switch. No, let's just keep everyone going this way. It's fine. We're gonna take a little while until we get more food in there. Managed to get a lot of this, so we should probably switch targets. The other side. If we see the timer, that's gonna be pretty terrible for us. I don't think we'll be able to steal every single thing from this beach this day, because usually that's pretty hard, since you have to fight over the food with the ants and that takes time. On the second night we can do it quite quickly. I suspect the timer to hit in a second, and if we are too far, it's gonna be horrible for us. They will drown. I should just start piling them up in here instead. They managed to get a lot of it. Let's hope they can make it back. I mean, to create a big pile to engage the bugs, right? There's nothing in there. Yeah. These are actually small ones. So I suppose we can try to go in. Hello, Fireby, welcome. More excavations. Need to fill all of this with hatcheries. So it needs to be. No upgrades at all. How's this going? I should kill a bug. Yeah, we should just kill them. Now the lowest terrace is gonna get flooded.
Soon the lower levels of the beach will be flooded.
Let us say hello or
Any
good day and check.
surge will be washed out to sea.
Den? In Dobrý? It's Dobrý den. It would be the official like greeting. You actually have redemption for that, but I'm gonna give you a freebie. It's Dobrý den is like an official greeting, and amongst like friends or people you know or casual would be ahoy. The lowest level is flooded. be on our toes. To get some of this food, you'll need to fight over this. Oh, it sounds piratey. Cheers, matey. It's strange because we never had a navy. We only have rivers, so it's really no point. But we had some river like transplantations, but never ever has there been a case of piracy, I don't think. Chow across there, yeah. I was very horrible, as was expected, but I'm home. That's good. Okay. Piracy only defenestrations, yes. Velvet tradition. Gonna come to fruition soon. People went absolutely apeshit today. Okay, there is this giant beetle. I have to kill him. Let's hope we can do it. Gonna suffer significant losses doing it, but it is necessary.
The huge tiger beetle has been defeated. There are many more of them, but this is a milestone moment for the
colony. So many freaking beetles.
They cannot be bullied by sheer size alone.
They're terrible. Could have been worse. Always can be worse. When you hate your job, everything is terrible. Okay.
The tide has almost reached its highest
point.
Okay,
that's not good.
East of the nest.
Position. I hope I can save my gas. I might lose a significant chunk of my force here. They cannot make it. Well, they die. 6 seconds, yeah. That's not good. Not fighting that. 0. Oh, yeah, a bunch of them died. Bad beetles beaten. Beautiful. Yes, it is. Bunch of them.
There is another creature roaming the sands.
It's nighttime.
Arctosa littoralis.
Not good.
The beach wolf spider.
Get some of this food, but
then
we're gonna have to retreat
to the shade
into our nest.
By larger plants on the edge of the beach. But once the sun is gone, they are far more active and on the hunt.
It sounds really familiar to Italian chow. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It might actually have the same linguistic, like, how do you call it? Might come from that, actually. Because during medieval ages, Charles IV has actually settled a bunch of Italians in Prague. That's why part of the Prague currently is called Florence.
A wolf spider is found
similar to Florence, yeah, in Italy.
Small, but
he created a quarter just for Italians.
To fight alone.
Yeah, and it bears the name to this day. It's called Florence. It's like I can type ch on the Swedish keyboard. That would be, yeah. I'm puzzled. Why do you have ch on your keyboard? Okay, now the spiders are everywhere. So might have to wait. I'm not confident at moving out. Can't. U works. That's not our U. Our U is actually... why is it not working? This. And this. We have 2 of them. Our food is depleted. Not good. But the second attack shouldn't be that terrible. If we keep the food we gain from it, we should be able to replenish. Yeah, you can get those. The second one you typed in is actually the first one I typed in. But then the left one is actually German. And that one is probably Swedish.
Another wolf spider has entered the nest. This one is large, fast, and voracious.
Let's see. Okay. So far not too terrible. Use the food to replenish. It has no such variation on you. Okay. I'm not sure where that came from. Like on Tolkien shit. The like flipped trick. Oh yeah, I cannot even interpret that. It's A with single. It's the thing we put on above our U, and you have it above your A. And then those are like similar to German, 2 dots. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have to keep some food for replenishment because the last attack on this night is gonna be absolutely savage. Just upgrade a few of these food stores. I hope that this day we'll be able to get a bunch of stuff. Sounds exist in English. They spell it with regular letters. Yeah. That's why it's confusing. At least to me. Yeah, this is it. It's like the big way. Absolutely lethal.
More wolf spiders have found the nest.
But we are able to replenish. We lost like 100 food already. We'll lose a bunch more, yeah. As long as we can replenish, we'll be able to beat it. And then, yeah, they have more. Okay. Problem is the nest workers. I should flip them off combat and then bring our workers to do nest work for a little bit.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Then flip them back and then use this to go after the beetle meat. I think. You'd also benefit from getting like 2 extra nest workers. Now it depends if this is contested. We'll have the tide receding pretty soon. Oh. Great. Just kill the crabs. Fine. Tide is probably going to recede pretty soon. There's still crab coming. Kill him. And we have a bunch of food now, so there are a bunch of nest workers. Regular ones as well. Need more numbers. There's a beetle. I have to kill him. There's another one. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be daytime soon. I need to come back. It's gonna delay me. But we're also gonna get a bunch of food from it, so maybe you just try to beat that. If you're able to do it, it's gonna be great. But yeah, okay. Portal fractured, but these are still blocking my progress.
As the sun rises over a new day, the tide recedes. The nocturnal creatures return to the shadows, and once again, the
go
harvest
after
must
the ants'
continue.
food. We should also get some of this meat, yeah. Let's give it this chamber. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of nest workers to keep up with the depletion of the eggs. Order some extra excavation. If the enemy ants try to face us, we should be able to overwhelm everything.
The battle has begun.
Okay, get a bunch of that. Add a bunch of this. How are we doing? It's done. Move on.
The workers
Get
have
some
done
of
what
these
they can
tiles.
to improve these food stores.
Some of our ends are gonna go this way, which that is not great. But what can you do? Gonna cause a delay, I think. That's not great. Okay, what about the nest workers? Yeah, I think we are struggling with that a little bit. Add more. What are we doing? Our farm. Doing everything there. This needs to be done. Be able to catch absolutely everything. Enemies are coming again. Fine. Smash that and then go down here. But are lacking some food, I think, for replenishment. But that should be taken care of. Bunch of it is coming. So in total we have almost 300 ants on our gathering group. It is pretty bunkers, but we still need more. Okay, that's done. Let's move to the other thing. I've split my workers and soldiers to do it two different groups, but what can you do? What is screwed up a little bit. Keep getting things. Done. Let's move on to this. We need to fight these beetles over this food. These are still coming here, that's not good. But I should be able to make it back, it's just diminishing my numbers a little bit, which I'm not a big fan of. At least we are facing the smallest beetles. But for the big ones, it would be great if we fight with concentrated forces. This is not good, just come back. Freaks. Why are you so bad? I'm gonna switch them to the second group. Yeah, just do that. Then come to the first one. Do all of this. Then this can get upgraded. We should try to get some highway tiles. In here, also expand the tiles around the queen. Can fight better. Maybe it's because of the stream, but I find it very hard to see the terrain defenses on the map overall. Yeah, it's very subtle. Very, very subtle. Even I cannot, like, really well tell it. But this is the first level, then you have a ramp. You have a second one right there, and then third one, the main one. Yeah. The cliffs could use like outliner, something like that. Make it more apparent. Unfortunately, that's not how the game works. It doesn't have that, so it can be a little bit confusing.
The tide is
rising.
in. Soon the lower levels of the beach
Got
will be
ahead
flooded.
of the time scale.
Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
Yeah, they would. I'd agree that they should actually make it happen, but it might be too much work for them. They are still developing the game, so they might consider doing that eventually. Because this would be a good thing. Yeah. Okay, whole bunch of vents. Get all the things. Disassembling the beetles as well. We should take a look at how much food is in them. Next one is disintegrating. Let's just send them here. That's just a slow trickle. There's still some food. I should upgrade all the tiles that can be done.
The water is rising quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
And drop a bunch of highway tiles around the queen. We now have a big influx. Some hatchery tiles. Water is rising. We're fine. And we could fight these guys over their stuff. There's still one more layer to be flooded. Even adding different colors to the levels would help. Sometimes it would contrast much more. Yeah, but currently it's just different shade, so it does really blend in. But unlike Buggles, I'm actually not in contact with any of the devs, so I don't think I can be bothered to write anything about that. I could maybe do it, find the time, but yeah, not sure. Okay, for this one.
The tide has almost reached its highest point. The sands east
And
of
then
the
we should
nest are
defend
about
this
to be
entrance. This
completely
is where all the enemies will come from. So if we can intercept and kill them up here, it's actually better for us. Should send our form there. They will gather from these bugs and gonna be it for them. Gonna drop a second marker as well, just drop them to the second one. Our workers are having trouble to actually get everything.
The tide
we
is
have
in,
400 food
and
left.
soon night will
I
fall.
suppose dropping a few
As the
extra
temperature
wouldn't
drops
hurt.
outside, nocturnal creatures begin to awaken.
I merged my nest
be wise
workers
for the
with my...
roof
Oh yeah,
colony
that's
to
why we
stay
have trouble.
underground
Let's remove that
and
one.
hope that their nest remains hidden.
I was wondering why I have so little nest work being done. Why? Need to split it. And then 29 of them gonna have to do nest. We are lacking some spawning as well. Now they should be able to do it. We'll need a replenishment for sure. There are the spiders. Got them. And yeah, currently the replenishment is not looking great. But you'll get a bunch of food in. That's good. Get some extra nest workers. Bunch of crabs. Cannot kill them. Also have so much food. I shouldn't really upgrade anything just to see how insane we can get it. continue building. Now the second attack is gonna be no joke. But if we stay here, it should be fine. All the creatures are coming after us here, but it's bringing us even more food. Not really a bad thing. Just need to make sure, yeah, that's a bunch of crabs. Whole bunch. This is our main fight. Gonna need to be done. But we should have enough food to deal with them. Gonna be about the replenishment though. Need our nest workers to be constantly getting more eggs, but they need to be. Because this is gonna kill off a lot of our units. But they are dropping. Some of our units are tied up with different things. And some extra nest workers, I think. Lagging a little bit. Okay. Now the third wave is gonna be the big one. It's gonna be a whole bunch of spiders. One huge one, bunch of middle, and then like a swarm of little ones. It's not great. Can I use some of the food to expand things because we'll have plenty of surplus. Okay. Need it to be spent. With this. With that. Spiders. Okay. Come on. Totally fine. Now we are running low on space to build things in. We'll have a huge influx of food from the spiders. Build the entire underground. We have some unexcavated areas, but about it. Okay, let's just send the ants back here. Actually switch them to second control group now. And we've also killed all the units up here. There's nothing left in the world. Warm. Now we should get victory screen, and with the food from it, we might have to beat the Photocardium challenge now. I think we should be able to do it. I'm not sure what it is, I never fought it. It might be something pretty insane. The scientists are dropping a lot of stuff into the overworld above our ant colony when we trigger the challenges. One should be even tougher. But don't have enough replenishment. Why is that? Some of them didn't get eggs because it's so far. Okay. Daytime again.
As the ants grow in number, the local predators pose less and less of a danger. Eventually they will be displaced from this area entirely. Despite the dangers of the beach, it seems this intrepid queen's gamble to establish her colony here has ultimately secured her success.
Get extra food. And get
Is
rid.
it feeding time already?
Yes, our queen is insatiable.
Wait until they pallet in, and you should take a look at the evolutions as well. Upgrade something. Fire ants we cannot get yet. Go on to abilities on our queen and even workers. I think everything is upgraded. We cannot really do much else with the roll jolly. And we'll even get more once we have to relocate the colony, which will happen after the challenge. Okay, let's send everyone back. Managed to get 2000 food for replenishing losses, so this should be fine. Some of our leaf cutters are not fully upgraded, but I cannot justify like playing this more. I think I've played it plenty. So just trigger a challenge. It's gonna be hard. Okay, that is an enemy colony.
Ran out of time. It doesn't matter if the nest isn't perfect. Run the experiment, then clear out the specimens and bleach the equipment.
Yes, I know. I'm doing it.
And when you are finished here, I think we should have a word about your conduct around the laboratory.
I think we should have a word about your conduct around the laboratory.
What was that?
Nothing. Starting the experiment.
Good. Let me know when you have a result.
Okay, so he is going
Okay,
to...
my little ants. This is it. The winner will have
Connect
the
up
privilege
the
of joining me for
tanks.
the ultimate test, the real final experiment. The loser will be relegated to the waste disposal.
Okay.
The formicariums are connected. Let the
Start
war
attacking.
commence!
We shouldn't really bother with food together.
I wonder which colony will strike first.
Still have some guys lagging behind.
Raptors finally meet. Interesting combinations. I wonder which is more effective.
Oh my god, yeah, is the plural. Both themselves scientist. Yeah.
Things seem a little too easy for our raptors. Perhaps I should level the playing
No, you
field.
shouldn't.
Ha!
No, you freak. You just smashed with a hand and killed a bunch of my ants. They have a lot. Okay. You absolute freak. Okay, they have a bunch of stuff. Like army ants in here.
Minor raptors. Strike at your nemesis. There can be only one.
Keep killing them. Problem is they don't really have to pay for their stuff, I don't think. No, it's not depleting. Keep smashing. Maniacal laughter, yeah. He's a maniac. Okay, they've sent their stuff around the queen in there. They also have the bullet ants. Slaughter. At least we are getting some reinforcements in there. Our food seems to be holding. But we are losing units. So eventually we will run out. Just need to make sure. Everything. Like they are running out of larvae. Keep pushing. We lost a bunch of our frontline units. Was to be expected, I guess. Now we have the path 3, the queen. There's a lot of stuff in here. Thousands. considering they have like a horrid nest design.
Get out.
Impressive.
Yes.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. They have the trait. Allows them to spawn free stuff. Okay. Maybe you are fine. They are sending that, yeah. Now we have a bunch of firepower, but these are very dangerous. Okay, yeah. Done it.
Perfect! I knew my raptors would prevail. Now we can prepare for the real.
Have you finished yet?
Yes, our raptors have dominated the Photocardium.
Wonderful. I expect a full report by the end of the week. For now, you can start by clearing away. Make sure anything contaminated with that jelly goes straight to the incinerator.
Yes, very good.
Okay, let's get extra food. See what happens. He just gives us
Jelly to the incinerator. The jelly is for my ants, and no one is going to take it away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna trigger the rehousing, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get the jelly, but the food is gonna stay here. So
Short-sighted, simple, churlish fools. They don't understand. None of them understand. The experiment must proceed. There isn't much time. Quickly, my raptors. Into the terrarium. You'll be safe here.
okay, a bunch of useless jelly, it's fine. Now you'll struggle to develop the colony.
Is it done?
The food.
Yes. Look. Gone.
I see. Well, good. It's about time. Anyway, I'm going to need you to make yourself available this afternoon. Apparently, a large quantity of unrefined jelly has gone missing from the overflow vessel, and Supply wants to speak with the whole group about proper checkout procedures. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it, would you?
What? No. What would I want with unrefined jelly?
Well,
What's
quite.
this? A new terrain type.
What would I want, indeed?
Okay, so we don't have any food, basically. Start with nothing. We have some territory? No, we have 0. So we immediately need to do a mission. Let's take a look at the unlocked missions. There's another challenge after this. Okay, Cold Brood, Bridge too far. The left missions are generally easier, I think. Carving out an existence at the edge of a swamp will not be easy for this fire ant colony. Let's do hard. Vigorous. Upon hatching, the ant briefly receives an attack damage speed resistance buff. No. Ants will become free to hatch if the egg has been on the tile for a short period of time before hatching. That's what we want. Got his PhD. ECG, geckos, turtles, and yeah, he's pretty insane. Okay, let's give this a shot. I never played this before, so I might get good at it. Fire ants can traverse water, I think.
This Solenopsis invicta fire ant queen has landed on the edge of a swamp. She may be far from her native habitat, but the fire ants
How much
are
does a
well
fire ant
known for
cost?
their
Worth
ability
it?
to adapt. Competition for food will be fierce. She will need to raise an army quickly to compete with the local predators.
Did some repairs. Then I'll need to do this. I should start setting up our fire ants. I'm gonna give them a little place here. curious to how they are different, apart from the obvious number buff. But you need to upgrade them substantially to make that work. There's a bunch of food in here. Okay. Excavate that, I guess. You'll need some food stores.
The colony lies in the shadow of a great titan to the north, an American bullfrog.
Okay.
This large female has found the perfect spot to feed, sheltered by foliage and in the path of many wandering insects and smaller amphibians.
There's another
she
colony.
has no reason to move
And another one.
Eventually she will need to be displaced, but for now, the fire ants have more pressing business to attend to. Many of the milkweed plants growing nearby are infested with aphids. Their honeydew excretions present an ideal, energy-rich food source for the fire ants.
How does that
Aphids
work?
far from the nest are vulnerable, however, and are sometimes relocated closer to home, where they can be better protected from predators and thieves.
We managed to get these aphids, I guess. So we are to the next stage. This... How does it work?
The boggy soil
there.
surrounding the nest is lacking in nitrogen and phosphorus, nutrients vital for plants to photosynthesize and grow. To survive in this environment, some have evolved to supplement their mineral diet by trapping and dissolving invertebrate prey.
There are the carnivorous plants. I already don't like this plant. That's this map. Okay, there is a stroke. We should try to go after it. There are some insects in the way though. What do we do exactly? Like there is... What do I do with the aphids? There's some seeds. There's a enemy in there. I think I'm gonna struggle here. I just don't grasp the concept of this. Maybe they're just gonna accumulate food on this stalk. I need to get it. Eventually. They haven't produced anything yet. How do you even survive here? I don't think I can kill this spider, but I should probably try it.
A small colony of Phaedolae maurici big-headed ants have established themselves on a hill to the west. Scavenging for seeds, aphids, and dead insects, they are unlikely to pose a threat to the Invicta colony, if left undisturbed.
This is... It's just, you are scavenging like crazy. There's no reliable food, I don't think. I suppose, this is actually reliable. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to probably keep some ants here, gather things.
A Magnolia green jumping spider, Lysoman viridis, has ambushed a fire ant. It prefers to hunt on foliage, where it is less likely to be spotted by predators and prey alike. Out on the ground, it's more vulnerable, but that won't stop it from snacking on lone
how do we
ants.
expand? I guess we'll go after that. Try to kill the insects. But I should probably make a small chamber of regular workers somewhere that are going to just farm this. And our queen is like tiny. Okay, everybody died. I'm good. Spider is almost dead, but doesn't really help us.
A six-spotted tiger beetle, Cichindala sexcutata, is on the move near the nest. Its metallic green elytra make it unmistakable, and like its other tiger beetle cousins, long legs give it the speed to chase down small arthropods with ease.
I don't know what to do here. There's a bunch of stuff in here. These are also carnivores, I think. What is this map?
The ants will fight to the death.
Yeah, they will die.
The colony
Because
is
I just
starving.
don't have the numbers.
There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
What are you doing here? Just give me a second, I need to look it up. It's incredibly confusing to me. This is like totally different from everything else. How's this map called even? Can I find out? I need to go back. I lost anyway, so it's not a big deal. I just need to find out how this mission is called. Why do I hate the fire ants? What's it called? Old brood? Blood. Okay, I haven't really found a hint about it, just insane about how to do it effectively, but yeah, you need to gather all the food again. It will give you royal jelly, which you cannot spend on much because you already upgraded everything at this point. You can upgrade the fire ants, but I have enough. I have 1300, so even this investment is actually like nothing. The biggest deal is I don't have a single piece of food, so you need to beat missions to do it. How the game works. Okay, so we need to steal the enemy aphids. But it's so bad, I don't like it. I don't like the mission with aphids in the first place, because it's so bad. This one is like, you took that and make it even more insane and then call it a day. Why are the fire ants so bad? I'm gonna try to do the other mission, but I don't have high hopes for this. Yeah, the aphid economy is terrible. And in this one you need to just traverse the whole map of carnivorous plants, enemy colonies, and enemy creatures. Which of course they do not attack each other, I don't suppose. Wait for you. Disappointing. I was hoping for something cool. Not cool.
This fire ant queen has traveled for miles on her nuptial flight, finally landing atop a sandy mound deep in the swamp. The vantage point might seem like an ideal home, but it may be short-lived. This whole area is liable to flooding, and nearby rainfall is already causing the groundwater to rise. Exhausted and without her wings, the queen is unable to move on alone. But if she can amass enough daughters in time, the colony as a whole may stand a chance.
Okay, so we will die eventually. The timed mission. Okay. You gather the... Fire ants are so tiny. Are they so tiny in real life as well? I never saw a fire ant. They are not native to here. They seem like they are like, incredibly tiny. There's a bunch of food in there. We should probably not excavate that right now. You have to do some food tiles. Okay, wait. They're a little smaller than black ants. Yeah. A huge dragonfly. Our nest. Okay, at least there are some seeds around here, but still aphids, I think. They're gonna be the main thing. Freaking aphids. But it's terrible.
A great blue skimmer, Libellula vibrans, hunts overhead. This fantastic aerial predator shouldn't cause any trouble for the ants.
Might have to play Caesars.
Unless it decides to
I
land
don't like
in their
these
way.
maps. Maybe I'm gonna like them eventually. Let's try to get
Many nearby creatures have already been washed out of their homes by the rising water. A lucky few have been deposited on the shores east of the nest. As more arrive, tensions will rise. There isn't space here for everyone.
This is coal. Okay.
Food is abundant, but as the floodwater begins to rise, the ants will quickly lose access to the lower lands.
Well, how can you get over there? Maybe you need a bridge first. When the water rises, you can traverse the water, I guess. Why do you make this so gimmicky? Like... From experience, of course. Googled it. I hate the fire ants. Maps are just horrible. Can't even get there. Yeah, there is food in there. Zero colony population. They want a lot. We managed to get the pine cone. I guess we are using, yeah, we are eating the seed. Fine. There are gonna be some mealworms. Are these mealworms? I think these are mealworms. No.
The battle has begun.
What is that? Also, this mealworm just ran away. Okay. There's something somewhere. There are like 2 seeds in here I can get. Guess this is our life now. Creatures attack. How does that work? Can I come into my nest? So gimmicky.
The boggy earth at the base of the mound is now saturated, and as night approaches, the water begins to creep closer. The new arrivals will rush to higher ground, heading straight for the nest. There is nowhere else to go.
Are you absolutely bumper? What is that? How do we deal with it?
The ants must protect the queen.
I mean, they are dying very quickly. Still doesn't mean I agree with that. What is this map? I don't like this game anymore. The early missions are great. This one is just... well, as bad as the last one we played. The fire ant missions. Why? Also, the spiders didn't really give us much food at all. They can carry them like the devil's coach horse larvae.
The ants must defend themselves.
Mealworms are dying quickly. Okay. Big beetle.
Amongst the melee of panicking creatures are larvae of the false bombardier beetle. Already large and accomplished predators, they will hold their ground against small groups of ants.
I should kill him, but yeah, it's still like, what do you do? For these different levels, I cannot access that. You'll need to wait for the water to rise to reach it. And what about the other things? I think there was like a wasp or something that just landed there before. I don't know, I don't want to play this. Yeah, I mean the game is great until you reach these levels. At least for me, they just feel like, I don't know, so overly complicated.
The inundation has slowed, and fewer creatures are washing up to the east. The ants have
and
an
you don't
opportunity
even get to
explore
use
for
like
food,
anything.
but
These
there
are melee ants.
dangers at night.
I mean, yeah, you can
Moist-skinned
get a
amphibians
lot
have
of
come
them. It's
out to
probably
take
good.
advantage of this new water world, harvesting lost
It doesn't feel
insects
good, I don't know.
displaced from their burrows.
Are these aphids or what is this? Things so far away. Are these
A pine
carnivorous
woods tree
plants
frog,
again?
Gila femoralis, has wandered into the trail. This one has taken a break from mate calling for a quick meal, and it seems that ants are on the menu.
What? Frog. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm not fighting that. They look like aphids, but we are bringing it to our nest. Some other insects. What do we do? I don't want to play it. There's this stalk, but it's completely empty of any aphids. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something else. I don't know if it's Caesar or what else do we do. I'm gonna take a look at the votes in Discord. You're leaving shortly for cinemas. Okay, no problem. It's just a massive disappointment. I was hoping for these levels to be good, but they really aren't. Caesar sounds fun. Yeah, do some Caesar. But I'm gonna have to find a map that's gonna be suitable. So I'm gonna have to shut off the stream and then come back once I find a map that would be good to play today. Anyways, thanks for checking this out with me. It was a big disappointment and my day is ruined, but other than that, yeah, maybe we can recover some sanity with Caesar. Farewell.